Hello there, members of the Woke Ones Fantasy Football League. This is Chris here. Can someone please let me know if they can hear me, and also let me know if I need to turn myself up or down? And now I have to awkwardly wait for stream delay. How's this? Any better? Cool. Alright, so welcome everybody. This is going to be a tournament for figuring out our draft order. The way we are going to do this is we will have 4 rounds. The first round is going to be a free-for-all round, and it is going to be 4 3-person free-for-alls. The person or the computer character that gets first will be moving on to the first place bracket, and the way that it'll work is that first place in the first place bracket will get first pick. Second place will get second pick. Third place will get third pick. It doesn't say it here, it should, I don't know why it doesn't, but fourth place will get fourth pick in the draft. If your character comes in second in the free-for-all tournament, you will be entered into the second place bracket, where first place will get the 5th pick, second place will get the 6th pick, third place will get the 7th pick, and fourth place will get the 8th pick. And then finally, the unfortunate computer players that get in last place are going to be entered into the third place bracket, where if you win the third place bracket, you get the 9th pick. If you get second place, you get the 10th pick, third place, 11th pick, fourth place, 12th pick. And as you can see here, if we go to participants, each one is corresponding to a match. So that's how you'll be entered into the bracket. If you have any questions, you can feel free to say something, or you can hit up Justin as well. He and I worked on this to make it what we think is as fair as possible. And to begin, what we're going to do is I'm actually going to shuffle the seeds real quick so we can randomize the first round. So I'll do this about 6 or 7 times. Alright, cool. Alright, and with that, we will go ahead and start the tournament. And first things first, we're gonna do this one. We're gonna do Ice Climbers versus Fox versus Lucas. So give me 1 second to get that set up.
Ice Climbers!
Alright, so what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and roll through the rules real quick. We're going to do 4 stock. We're going to try it on low items. I'm going to turn off Smash Ball and Assist Trophy because those will break the game, unfortunately. Over here, we'll do 8 minutes just in case our computer players decide to be lame and not attack each other for forever. For stages, this pack already comes with a list of randomly selected stages in the random select that are considered tournament legal, and these are the stages that we will be picking from when we hit, and I'll always pick random. Alright, and just to let you know, if there are any crashes, unfortunately, and if there are any, it will most likely 100% be during this free-for-all stage. I do have a way to restart the match at the stocks that we were at previously, so that is the backup plan if anything goes bad, and I'm gonna cross my fingers that nothing happens.
Choose your character.
So with this, we will go ahead and start our first match.
3, 2, 1, go!
So starting off, we've got quite the brawl in the bottom left-hand corner. Lucas looks like he's having some issues here. Poor Ices and Fox seem to be double teaming him. They probably know that he's the worst of the bunch. Ices and Fox take a quick lead. And there's a mine up on the top platform. That'll be very interesting to see what happens with that. I'm sure that will happen. And now Fox has a lead. But it looks like it's not that big of a lead, as one big hit could send him flying, and Ices and Lucas seem to be double teaming the guy in first place, which is always a good strategy when it's free-for-all. But for some reason, Ices decides to attack Lucas, gets a KO off of it, but really they should have been working together. Ooh, what a spike. But Fox is able to get out. And now we got the attack of the killer fan, but that does nothing. And now we got Fox doing Fox things. That was a nice reflect of the icicle. But Lucas looks like he's trying to really do some hurting right now. But man, these computer players just cannot get this Fox. Whatever they do, they hit him, but he just doesn't go flying. Meanwhile, Fox can just do that. Poor ice climbers. Oh, Fox finally goes down, but Lucas self-destructs. So, well, that's kind of unfortunate. But the way things are looking, it looks like the computers are finally going at it again and trying. Oh, there's a Pokeball. Let's see what happens. Will the Ice Climbers actually throw the Pokeball? They do, and it's Weavile. I have no idea what this Pokemon does in this game. I guess he's completely useless. Oh, and down goes Lucas. It's very unfortunate. But now it is a battle of Fox and Ice Climbers. And Ice Climbers is sitting there throwing some icicles, but Fox is able to get right by it. And now Ice Climbers is just sitting there, and well, this is what I was worried about. Hang on one second.
Choose your character. Ice Climbers.
So I was telling Justin this, and it didn't actually start crashing on me until today, of course.
Fox.
And I think that my computer is out to get me, which is just the worst feeling in the world. But luckily we do have the
Choose your character.
the stock select. I apologize for this. Okay.
Choose your character. Ice Climbers. Fox. Choose your character.
Alright, so we will go right back to where we were.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, so now that we are back in business, we've got Fox doing Fox things, Icy's doing Icy's things, trying their very best to catch up with this Fox, and it looks like they're doing a very good job. They're definitely using that 2v1 mentality right now. But Fox just picked something up, and it looks like it's one of those items that if they get all three, it gets an instant KO, so that's kind of scary. But Icy's is doing a good job. Oh, wait, there's a random up smash. It's just like Melee. Oh, look at that! Nana and Hook. Oh, what the? Icy's just decides to walk right off the edge. What an unfortunate circumstance. But that attack right there seems to even things out, and we're so close. Oh man, just so close to letting that item go away. And now it's weird because Fox and Icy's both have one of the items needed to make the insta-kill. So it really might come down to who gets the third item and who can knock the item out. Oh, there's a pitfall. That could be doomed. Oh, and Icy's just decides to fall.
This game's winner is
That's
Fox.
I have no words. That's very unfortunate for me. Alright, so with that, first, second, third. Well, we can see it right here, so. Alright, so up next we will get Ivysaur versus Ganondorf versus Captain Falcon. First things first, we will turn off this so everyone starts with 4. And player 1 is going to be Ivysaur. Player 2 is going to be the King of all evil, Ganondorf. And player 3 is not going to be random. It is actually going to be the man with the moves, Captain Falcon. Alright. And with that, we will go ahead and start. Ah, Smashville. What a good stage. Usually has very calming and relaxing music, but this is not going to be calming or relaxing. In fact, it's going to be very chaotic, as you got the man with the Falcon Punch, and you've got the heaviest hitter in the game, along with Ivysaur, who is very good, but very floaty, but has the ability to fire a giant sunbeam out of the top of his flower, and Captain Falcon takes a very early KO, which is very unfortunate. But it looks like Ivysaur and Ganondorf are about even, and Ganondorf just kind of punches that little frog out of nowhere. Ivysaur tries to come back, but it doesn't really work as well as a giant punch from the King of Evil, and all 3 characters decided that they were going to take a very casual jaunt to that item, and unfortunately it led to the first death of Ganondorf, and we were tied up, but Captain Falcon just decided to fall to his doom. And what a sneaky ledge grab by Captain Falcon, just causing Ganondorf to just fall to his doom. Now Ivysaur has a slight lead, but we'll see. With 2 heavy hitters, that lead might not be very good. Alright, so unfortunately we've got another death by Ganondorf. Ivysaur is really taking advantage of this lead, but who's gonna pop? Captain Falcon popped the balloon. That means he's got good luck, and Ivysaur has the worst luck because he just went flying. Decides to throw a leaf, not a bad idea, and Ganondorf decides he wants some hugs, and what a headbutt by Ivysaur. And now we've got a brawl, and leaves, and a big old punch from Ganondorf, but it's not enough to knock out Ivysaur. But we got a big hit, and we got another big old punch, and there's a big box there. I wonder... unfortunately, Ganondorf just went down. So we're gonna see... It is going to be Ivysaur versus Captain Falcon, and Ivysaur is going to close it out with a very, very, very strong end to his game. He started off very rocky with a couple really large hits, but man, he really came back to that. Alright, so... Ivysaur came in first. Captain Falcon came in second. Ganondorf came in third. Alright, so we've got Squirtle versus Snake versus Wario. Alright, so I am going to openly admit this is gonna be the match. If a crash is gonna happen, it's gonna be here. So let's all pray that a crash doesn't happen.
Snake. Wario.
Alright, we've got a pretty battlefield. So we've got a turtle versus a stealth master versus the greediest of all humans, and he is just walloping on the ground, and he just threw that Squirtle like there was no tomorrow. And Squirtle's deciding he's just gonna toss out a lot of different things. And oh, they tripped up on Snake's mine. And Squirtle threw a Mr. Saturn, but it didn't really do much. But he keeps hitting Wario, which is a pretty good idea since Wario's got the highest percentage. But Wario just decides to throw out his fist and stop Squirtle. And Squirtle's now moving his attention to Snake because, oh, and Snake just blew up a bomb. But not enough to kill, surprisingly, but that was... what a Hydro Pump. And Snake's over there just throwing some grenades, blowing himself up, and while Wario and Squirtle sit there and do their thing. Squirtle with the Wario just taking advantage of Squirtle not being able to do anything, just punching him right off the stage. Meanwhile, we got Snake doing Snake things again. You know, dropping grenades, blowing things up. Oh, and we got a lightning bolt. Squirtle really has an advantage now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it. So far, not really doing anything. I guess it's a lot harder to hit those smaller targets than you might think. And the advantage is gone. So unfortunately, Squirtle not able to capitalize on that lightning bolt. But there's another lightning bolt down in the bottom left-hand corner, and Snake just took a lead by getting a double kill on both. And Squirtle's got the advantage yet again. Let's see. Will Squirtle actually do something with it? And he did. He actually took out Snake with while he had the advantage. Good on Squirtle. And now Snake's just doing Snake things, and Wario decides to fart on everybody, and it didn't really do much. And now we're right back to where we were when Wario farted. We just did a whole roundabout on this entire map. Wario's trying to make that Star Rod work. And funny enough, it looks like Squirtle got the kill on Snake by using Wario as a projectile. I would have never thought of doing that. Oh, poo. Alright, while I'm getting this set up, do we want to take a vote? Squirtle was obviously about to die. Do we want to start it at 1 life each? Thank you guys so much for being patient with this. Like I said, this really wasn't a problem until this afternoon, so if we decide to do this again next time, I promise I will make sure that crashes will not happen at all going. Yeah, unfortunately there's no way of doing percent, it's just stocks. Since Squirtle was not dead yet, I am okay with putting him at 2 stocks, but I just wanted to throw it out there at the room since he clearly was falling.
Wario. character.
Alright, so if there is nobody is going to... Alright, so we will go ahead and start even, since it was basically even since Squirtle had just used his air dodge and wasn't going to be able to get up. So we will come over here, we'll go right back to the same map. So it seems like that intermission really decided that those computer players were, oh, and Wario just decides to fall right off the edge. That doesn't make any sense. Very unfortunate. But Squirtle really has a very nice lead right now, and all he has to do is just, you know, one big hit. That's all it's gonna take. Let's see. Oh, and there was the big hit, and Squirtle came out with the win. Alright, so now we have our last match in the free-for-all. We've got Yoshi versus Donkey Kong versus Mario.
Choose your character. Yoshi. Yoshi. Donkey Kong. Mario.
Alright, and here we go, going right back to the same stage, which is kind of crazy to think about. But here we go. We got some original characters, original Mario characters. They're all gonna battle to see who's the best Mario character. We've got Mario, the one and only. We've got Donkey Kong, the OG, and we got Yoshi, a fan favorite. They're all very evenly matched right now. Except for some reason, Mario's really got a nice lead on Yoshi and Donkey Kong. And but it looks like Donkey Kong had a little bit of trouble getting back on stage. But oh, we've got Yoshi eating Mario, and we got Mario kicking everything, and we've got Donkey Kong trying to headbutt Yoshi, but Yoshi's able to get away. Oh, and that up smash will take him out, but unfortunately DK is not able to get back on stage after being hit off. And Mario with the, oh, but someone's got a star. Could be big. He could finally even it out and take out Mario, which is exactly what he does. And he took advantage of that too, because he got a good percent on Yoshi and eventually took him out. So now even though Mario still has a one stock lead, but both Mario and Donkey Kong just decided to self-destruct, unfortunately. Blew himself up for the greater good, and now Mario's an egg, and there was a foot, and Wow, these characters just do not want to go down. We got all three characters playing it a little safe right now. No one really wants to get good out first. Really can show, but oh, and Mario missing the up smash that would have gotten the KO. But Donkey Kong ends up sealing it off, and now Donkey Kong's got a big old fireworks button stick, but he decides to throw it away. That's very odd. I don't. And Yoshi's over here trying to space Mario out. Meanwhile, Mario taking out Donkey Kong, unfortunately. But there's a bumper there, and Yoshi just decides, nah, that bumper's not good enough. I can take out Mario myself, which is exactly what he does. So now it is 1v1. And I can't believe that just happened. I do promise that once the free-for-alls are done, it does run a lot smoother. Yes. It is very nice because it is just very simple. Mario, Yoshi. One stock each.
Yoshi!
In fact, we're just gonna do this the easy way. Right back here.
3, 2, 1, go!
So we've got Mario and Yoshi going at it. The dinosaur versus the plumber. Who's gonna take him? Who's gonna win? I don't know. All I know is that Mario's throwing capes, and Yoshi's throwing eggs, and Mario's got a Pokeball that summons a little Piplup. But that doesn't really seem to do much because Yoshi smartly stays on the top platform, and Yoshi's really trying to. This is really even. Yoshi is trying to space out Mario. But unfortunately, Yoshi just decides to, when he gets up, that he does not want to stay on stage anymore, and he just says, "You know what, Mario? You can have it." And with that, we are at the end of the free-for-all matches, so if you guys can give me just a couple of minutes, I'm gonna set up the brackets for the rest of the matches going forward. But in the meantime, I can give you some random versus random matches to entertain to entertain you with. Yes, I will be doing third place, then second place, then first place. I just got a notification that Daniel Jones went 10 of 12 in practice today after losing 2 of his top wide receivers. Very interesting. Alright, so this is the third place bracket. We've got Ben versus Wayne Anderson on one side and Concussion Protocol versus Dan Solo on the other side. As you can see, the way it'll work is that the Lucas and DK will go against each other, and then Ganon and Wario will go against each other. The winner of those matches will play here for first and second place. The loser of these 2 matches will go over here to determine third and fourth place. It'll be the same for all 3 of these little brackets that we're going to do. So we're going to go ahead and start this tournament. And let's go ahead and get Lucas and DK up.
Lucas! Donkey Kong!
Alright, and if nobody has any objections, I am going to have a little fun, and since this has no impact on the game whatsoever, I'm going to show off some of the alternate costumes in this game, because I think they're adorable. Alright, so we have Lucas versus Donkey Kong on a 1v1 match. The winner gets to go to the finals. The loser has to settle for 11th or 12th place in the draft, and nobody wants to be the 12th person in the draft. So they're gonna be... So we know that they're gonna be giving it their all. And as we can see, man, Donkey Kong and Lucas they have leveled up their game since their free-for-all days. They have decided that they really need to, they want to juggle that little item. They want to really want to sit there and give each other everything they have. We've got Donkey Kong with a grab, and he tried to headbutt Lucas, but ended up blowing himself up instead, and Lucas is just gonna fall right off the stage, but at least it's even because he was able to make sure that Donkey Kong doesn't come back either. And we got Lucas. He was doing some work, but then he just decided that he didn't want to go back on stage. And nobody wants to play with the bumper, which is kind of weird. And Lucas just... oh, making it back this time. He's learned from his mistakes. And Donkey Kong's just sitting there, just throwing out limbs, hoping something hits. And unfortunately, it looks like it cost him one of his stocks. So now it is a little bit more even. And Lucas looks like he's about to. All it takes is he just let Donkey Kong walk right back on stage, and for some reason Donkey Kong's punch just did not hit. But it's okay because he got the grab, he threw on Lucas off stage, and he scared Lucas into falling down. So Donkey Kong's gotta be feeling good about himself right now. He's got a decent lead. All he has to do is sit there and not get hit, but unfortunately it looks like that is... now Donkey Kong just falls down, and all of a sudden we are even again. It is coming down to the wire. Lucas gets the grab. He's going for an offstage combo, and he was able to make it so that Donkey Kong falls down.
Game's winner is Lucas.
And with that, Lucas makes it to the finals. So up next we have Concussion Protocol versus Dan Solo. Concussion Protocol as Ganondorf versus Dan Solo as Wario. And Ganondorf's gonna bring out his true form this time. He's gonna have to go. He's gonna have to go against Dapper Wario in Wario Land. Some would say that that's not a very fair fight, but Ganondorf doesn't care about fair fights. Oh, he's the master, he's the king of evil. He just sits there, and he just laughs, and Wario just falls off the stage. But Wario is able to sit there and get a grab and a couple of really nice hits on Ganondorf. And there he goes, tying it up. And Ganondorf using his feet and punching Wario. But Wario coming right back with his own foot. And Wario using the mantra, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And he just keeps using his foot. And it almost worked, but Ganondorf was able to get back on stage, and now they're back in the neutral, they're fighting, and Ganondorf was able to get that back air, sending Wario flying. But with this type of matchup, all it's going to take is one or two good hits, but Wario making a giant mistake, just falling down instead while being greedy and chasing after Ganondorf. It's really unfortunate, but Wario just deciding that he's going to eat that balloon because he needs the extra strength. But Ganondorf is feeling himself right now with the lead that he has, and he is just content with chipping away, even taking that stock. You know that he's the Prince of Darkness. He's just gonna sit there. Oh, but he just got farted on. How unfortunate. But Ganondorf does not like that, so he's just gonna sit there. He's gonna keep hitting Wario, and down goes Wario. Ganondorf with the win. Alright, so now we've got Wayne versus Dan, Donkey Kong versus Wario. Ganondorf gets to take a seat, gets to sit back and relax for a minute as he prepares himself for his finals.
Donkey Kong.
Alright, and we're going to Final Destination for this match. They don't want any platforms, they just want a big, long stage. And we've got Wario trying to take a bite out of Donkey Kong. I'm pretty sure that's illegal in most places, but Wario doesn't care. He's greedy. He's going to try and get everything that he can out of this matchup. He's even punching the coins out of out of Donkey Kong, but Donkey Kong is able to grab Wario, and he's able to sit there, and he's able to use his fist to scare. He's able to scare Wario back in from getting back on ledge. But Wario took out the poison mushroom, so now Donkey Kong, all it's going to take is just 1, maybe 2 hits. But Wario, able to survive the being small, able to hit. Ah, man, Wario's getting all the money. Oh, and with that, Wario just kicks Donkey Kong off the stage, and Donkey Kong unfortunately takes an unnecessary second death. And Wario farting on Donkey Kong to save his life, because that would have just... oh man. Wario deciding that he's gonna punch the ground seems like a very logical thing to do when there's a giant gorilla after you. A giant gorilla that's gonna just... oh, Wario's got the instant kill move. And with that, Wario's got a nice 2-stock lead on Donkey Kong. But Donkey Kong's not going out without a fight. Oh, and Donkey Kong with the taunt. He is trying to get into Wario's head. And so far it looks like it's working, because Wario has not been able to do a thing to Donkey Kong since he taunted. But Wario's got the nice little super scope, but Donkey Kong doesn't care. He's just gonna slap you out of it. And now we are down to last stock. It is basically even. Wario with the fart. It did a little bit, but not enough. Wario going back to the basics. He's gonna try to take a giant bite out of Donkey Kong, and deciding that he's gonna clap. Oh, and Donkey Kong not able to get back on the stage. And with that, Donkey Kong comes 12th in our little bracket, and Wario comes 11th. So now we will be moving on to our finals match of the 3rd place bracket. It is going to be Ben versus Concussion Protocol, Lucas versus Ganon,
Lucas! Ganondorf!
Ganondorf's gonna go back to his Ocarina of Time days. He doesn't need his pick form. And with that, we've got the finals of our 3rd place bracket. We're going to fall version of Dreamland. It is a neutral stage. It is a stage in which both players could do well, but also both players could do very poorly, as neither character is great at getting back on the stage, as we have found out in the last couple of matches. But it looks like Lucas has leveled up and he has figured out how to get back on stage, which is going to greatly benefit him this round. But Ganondorf with the mind tricks and just punching, just making sure that Lucas does not grab that ledge. But what's this? Lucas has decided to bring a bat to a fist fight? Oh man. But it doesn't seem to really be bothering Ganondorf that much, as he has got a bomb, which definitely seems a lot more, but he throws the bomb into his own path. But it was enough to intimidate Lucas into falling off the stage. Well, Lucas with the nair right there was able to do just enough to get Ganondorf off. And now it is a 3-1 or 3-2. Now it is 3-1. Commentator's curse. You hate to see it happen. But we've got Ganondorf with the bunny hood, and Ganondorf not able to control going fast. He likes going slow and methodical, and it cost him a stock. But he's able to punch Lucas, and able to punch Lucas again, guaranteeing him the win, even if he takes his own stock.
This game's winner is Ganondorf.
And with that, we have the standings. The standings of our third place bracket. First place with the 9th pick in the draft, Concussion Protocol as Ganon. Second place, which is 10th pick picking in the draft, is Ben, represented by Lucas. Third place, which is 11th pick in the draft, Dan Solo, represented by Wario. In fourth place, which is 12th pick, Wayne Anderson with DK. Who knows? There might be a really good character like Derrick Henry at pick 12. If I had a track, I would sit there and I would sit there and push the button for the laughter. Alright, so moving on. We've got our second place bracket. We've got Slattery, represented by Ice Climbers, Lacy Ass, represented by Yoshi, Unlucky Mofo, represented by Captain Falcon, and Jason Webb, represented by Snake. The first match will be Ice Climbers versus Yoshi. Thank you for the compliment, by the way.
Ice Climbers. Yoshi.
Alright. With this, we are starting the second place bracket. We've got Ice Climbers, we've got Yoshi, we've got a big jungle stage. Well, Yoshi's probably in there, Yoshi's gonna be in his element right now, but Ice Climbers are definitely not used to something this tropical, so we'll see how that impacts their iciness. It looks like it's impacting it a lot, as Yoshi is able to snake by a lot of the attacks, but Ice Climbers are able to sit there and sneak in attacks as well. But they keep missing with their hammer attacks. Oh, I talked too soon. And now we've got the ice attacks actually coming into fruition. And we finally got some bumper action. Yes, the best item, the most annoying item. And Ice Climber is able to take out the first stock. And right now we've got some neutral action happening. Ice Climber is able to force Yoshi off the stage, and Yoshi falling to his death. Very unfortunate, but anything can happen. It's not over till it's over, we say. And Yoshi, he's trying. He's throwing eggs. He is sticking out his tongue. He is throwing his tail. He is doing everything he can. Ice Climbers throwing ice at him, using their hammers to their advantage. That trade was definitely not in Yoshi's advantage, though. But Yoshi able to get a nice little combo right there by waggling his tail in the right direction. But unfortunately, it did not work the second time, as the Ice Climbers were able to get up through the waggle. But there goes Nana. It is just Popo, and that is all Yoshi needed. Yoshi was able to take the stock, and now it is a little bit more even, but Ice Climbers using their hammer to their advantage and sending Yoshi straight up to the moon. But it looks like Yoshi's finally found some rhythm here. And I say that, but we've got some more icicles, we got some more hammers, we got some more tail waggles, we got some eggs being thrown up in the right direction, which is good. But Popo not able to save his sister. Nana goes down, and now it is Yoshi versus one ice climber, which is much more bearable. And with that shell throw, this could even it up. There we go. It is even now. That's all Yoshi needed. We've got Yoshi throwing more eggs. We've got the ice climbers doing ice climber things. We've got a Deku Nut that's gonna... I don't remember what the Deku Nut does in this game. But Yoshi is really just... oh my gosh. This is very unfortunate. So Yoshi using his power to make sure that the game crashes just at the right time.
Choose your character. Ice Climber.
I say that in a very jokingly manner, I promise you.
Yoshi.
But we're gonna start... oh gosh, not 99 stocks. We're gonna go 1 stock. We're gonna go right back to where we were.
3, 2, 1.
And we're gonna see them go at it. 1v1, 1 stock. That's all they get. And the ice climbers just decided they were gonna just walk all over Yoshi. Up next, we have Unlucky Mofo as Captain Falcon versus Jason as Snake.
Snake. Captain Falcon.
We're gonna use the best Falcon costume. Alright, here we go. Captain Falcon versus Snake. In Yoshi's Island, look at that. They felt bad about what happened to Yoshi, so they decided they were gonna go to his house and give him a card. I don't blame him. Oh my gosh.
No contact.
That was my fault. They only went there very briefly. They just wanted to give condolences to the Yoshi family, and then they decided to go back to space. We got Snake doing Snake things, throwing people off ledges, using his CQC abilities to and using his dart gun to put Captain Falcon to sleep at the right times. But Captain Falcon is just throwing out all the moves. He's got all the best moves. Only when they land, though. Oh, this could be big. And Captain Falcon decides to play it safe by just staying on stage and not really trying to risk anything, knowing that he could just as easily be taken down if he goes off stage. Snake deciding to blow up his mine a little early, and Captain Falcon kicking Snake off the stage. Snake with the grab, blowing up Captain Falcon, putting him to sleep, and now we've got a nice little combo. Throwing grenades, throwing a mortar, putting him to sleep once again, throwing more grenades. We got a bunch of people. We got two people playing it very safe right now until Snake decided that he needed to reload his shrink gun, and Captain Falcon went in and got a nice little hit, but unfortunately Captain Falcon just fell off the stage. No real contact. You hate to see it. Snake taking advantage of that and using the mortar to launch Snake a little bit, putting him to sleep again, but Snake able to wake up and grab Captain Falcon getting back on stage. Oh, and Snake getting the auto kill weapon. Now Snake's got a nice 2-stock lead on Captain Falcon, so Snake can afford to play it a little safe, but Captain Falcon's really gonna have to sit there and really be aggressive. And that is not how you do it. He got the kill, but unfortunately he killed himself in the process. Snake is moving on. Alright, so in the third place matchup we have Yoshi versus Captain Falcon. Alright, and here we go. We're going to Final Destination. The best place when people decide that they really need to prove themselves. We've got Yoshi, and Yoshi able to really put a beating on Captain Falcon early. And with that snipe with his nose, just taking down Captain Falcon. But Captain Falcon with the Pokeball, summoning a Pokemon that doesn't seem to be really doing much right now. But who knows, it might come to play. Captain Falcon with the nice little combo, but saving Yoshi as Yoshi was about to fall off the stage, and Captain Falcon decides to hit him back on stage. I don't know if I agree with that, but hey, I'm not the one playing. Yoshi spitting back up Captain Falcon after realizing that Captain Falcon doesn't taste very good, and Captain Falcon grabbing the Yoshi and just throwing him off stage, saying, I can't let you sit there and stay with this lead. I'm gonna give you a nice explosive hug instead. I'm gonna kick you into eternity. But Yoshi's saying, I'm not done yet. I'm gonna sit here and I'm still gonna put in my work. Captain Falcon with the hit that takes Yoshi down. We are now at 3 stocks, but Yoshi's still with a significant lead. Somebody picked up a sticker. I think it was Yoshi. That might be a lucky sticker. Who knows? Captain Falcon hitting Yoshi though with a couple of kicks, avoiding the tongue, spamming the kicks, thinking that hey, if it worked before, it might work again. Unfortunately, he doesn't seem to hit Yoshi, and Yoshi is able to sit there and punish, get some nice percentage on him, but Captain Falcon overcommitting with the punish and just falls to his doom. Yoshi feeling pretty good about himself right now. Just being okay with throwing some eggs, sticking out his foot every once in a while, letting Captain Falcon do his thing. Oh, the egg snipe. Oh, we got a spring. Let's see if that's going to come into play. And Yoshi decides the spring is the best thing to use against Captain Falcon. Throwing eggs. Captain Falcon doesn't really seem to know what he's doing. He doesn't seem to have an answer for this playstyle right now. It's unfortunate to see. And the spring coming into play, but Yoshi not getting the results that he really wanted. It was almost glorious. Guys, I am really sorry about this.
Choose your character. Yoshi. Captain Falcon. Choose your character.
Alright, so after our brief intermission, here we are, back to where we were, on Final Destination, with both of these characters going at it, and Yoshi going right back to what was working before. But it's a little even right now, but it's Yoshi with the egg snipe. But Captain Falcon putting the fear into Yoshi. Yoshi got the Pokeball though, throwing it up in the air, hoping that something good comes out of it. And it's a Goldeen, and with that, Captain Falcon takes it.
This game's winner is Captain Falcon.
Up next, we've got Ice Climbers versus Snake. We've got the Explosive Boy himself versus the giant Icicle twins? I don't know. I don't really know where I was going with that.
Ice Climbers. Snake.
Alright, we got the finals right here. Let's see where we're going. We're going to Delfina Plaza. Not a bad map. It's a nice neutral map, nice big map, great map for Snake to sit there and throw a ton of grenades. And so far he's deciding not to do that. In fact, he's getting hammered pretty hard. And the grab into hammer, what a classic combo. But Ice Climbers, they don't really know what a grenade is, so they kind of fell for it when Snake threw it out, thinking that it was something else. But Ice Climbers coming in with the revenge and using the up smash to take out Snake for the first stock. So we've got Snake, Snake doing Snake things. He's kicking, he's throwing grenades. He's using his really good recovery to come back on stage. And Snake, I think, finally figuring out what he has to do. But while that big explosion might have done a lot of damage, it definitely was not worth it as Ice Climbers were taken out by their own bomb. But we got the Pokeball, and it's Gardevoir. I don't know what Gardevoir's doing, but seems to be confusing Snake, as Snake was not really doing much, and with the hammers, Ice Climbers are really trying their best. Now we got bananas all over the place. We got Ice Climbers with a laser gun. We're seeing the weirdest things today. But we also got a 1 stock lead on Snake as the Ice Climbers make that a 2 stock lead now. Ice Climbers are really trying their best. They're like, we've got old technology. We can beat the new technology of this modern world. All you need is friendship and hammers. That's all you need. But Snake is over here trying his best to just CQC his way to victory by dropping a couple bombs, but unfortunately setting off his own bomb. And Ice Climbers are staying alive. It looked like one of them was about to fall. Snake going headfirst into the situation, as I expect. And Snake deciding that he was going to plant a bomb instead of advancing on the sleeping Ice Climbers. Oh my gosh.
Choose your character. Ice Climbers. Snake. Choose your character.
Can somebody make sure that this stock count is right? I'm pretty sure it is. Alright, so right back to where we were. Sorry about the delay. Alright, so we've got Ice Climbers. We've got Snake. We've got Ice Climbers with the lead. We've got Snake with the determination to take them out. And Snake able to take out one half of the Ice Climbers, so now it is just Popo. And Popo rolls into the mine that Snake. Oh, and Popo going down. Snake making it, taking them out fast and quick. Ice Climbers throwing the little smoke bomb, but it's not really doing anything. But now it is even. It is all tied up. It is anyone's game. Snake with the taunt. He is feeling himself. And after those 2 stocks, I would be feeling myself too. Snake the king of comebacks, you can never count him out. It doesn't matter, he could be tortured, he could have an eye taken out. Oh, and with that, Snake goes down. You hate to see it happen that way, but Ice Climbers take it 1 stock to 0. And with that, the results of the second place bracket right here. Lacy Ass, you will have the 8th pick. Unlucky Mofo, you will have the 7th pick. Jason Webb, the 54, you will have the 6th pick. Slattery, you will have the 5th pick. And with that, we come to our last bracket. And in our last bracket, we have Andre 321 I apologize if I mispronounced any of these names, by the way. And we've got Fox. We've got Tablot with Mario. We've got Blind? I think that's right. Blind with Ivysaur, and we've got Koo as Squirtle. So first things first, we're going to do Fox versus Mario. We are down to our last 4 matches. And Mario's over here saying, we can't just be normal Mario. No, the doctor is in.
Fox!
And Fox is over here saying that he's going back to his old melee self. He really wants to win. Alright, so with that, let us start first place bracket match number 1.
3, 2, 1, go!
So we've got Fox. He's doing Fox things. He's going everywhere. He's throwing out lasers. He's shining all over the place. He's trying to channel his melee self. Awesome. I'm glad to see that Blind is right. Also, we've got Mario. He is like, the doctor is in. We're going to throw pills. We're going to sit there and we're going to put out our meaty attacks. We are going to do everything in our power to make sure that this Fox does not come in first place like every other tournament in existence. And Fox is like, nah, I'm just going to kick you up into the moon. But Mario comes down safely. And Fox with the first KO. But Mario able to sit there and put some pressure on Fox. Able to put some pressure on Fox and even things up a little bit. And now we have excuse me. Now Fox is going a little bit more aggressive now. He knows that this isn't he can't be messing around. This Mario means business. But Mario is over here like, I'm just gonna keep punching and kicking and doing my thing. And hopefully it'll work out. I'm gonna make some coins. I'm gonna keep sliding into you. And we've got Mario missing a ton of grabs, but it's okay because he gets and he taunts after the KO. And we've got the grab, we've got some smashes, but Fox responds with one of his own, and he just kicks Mario up to the moon. No power moons this time, that's the wrong moon. But Mario's coming in with his foot. He's deciding to just go in. He's trying to use his cape to turn things around for him. But right now it's looking to be a pretty even match. We've got Mario really putting the hurting on Fox. And we've got Fox really playing super aggressively. That's not quite gonna be enough. But Fox with the maximum tomato, that might be all that he needs. The comeback is on its way. Alright, something is up real quick, so I'm gonna restart the game one more time. After the match, I think I need to stop the stream for a second and come back live. But, we'll do this for the last two stocks.
Choose your character. Fox. Mario. Choose your character.
Alright, so we're getting right back into it. 2 stocks each. And we got Mario going in, being super aggressive. A little bit more aggressive than he was last time. But we've got Fox doing Fox things, just deciding to keep himself safe by using the reflector. But Mario says, I can get around the reflector, all I need is my fist. And maybe a little help from fire. But we got a good use of the reflector, actually sending stuff back to Mario. Mario using the spring to his advantage to actually... Oh, and the snipe! But Mario inadvertently saving Fox by using his fireball. You hate to see it. And Fox is... Oh, Mario got the hit. But Fox takes the stock lead. But Mario's coming with a vengeance. And now it is one-on-one. Mario with the taunt. And as Metal Mario, he was able to take a ton of hits, but still put in some damage on his own. Oh, and Mario overcommitting, and Fox takes the game.
This is Fox. Returning to base.
Alright, so up next we've got Blind versus Coup, Ivysaur versus Squirtle. I'm just gonna keep going, and if we have crashes, I'm just gonna accept the fact that we're gonna have crashes. I really do apologize for all the crashes. I really wish that it didn't happen so often, and it
Ivysaur! Squirtle!
So we've got Happy Ivysaur versus Ninja Squirtle.
3, 2, 1.
And, you know, my Pokemon knowledge says that Ivysaur should win this matchup 10 out of 10 times, but this is Smash, so anything can happen. And we've got Ivysaur using his vines, but Squirtle's trying to be super shifty, be the ninja that he is. And we've got a nice little scuffle here. We've got some pretty impressive play, actually. We've got good spacing. We've got some good use of projectiles. We've got some. We've got a nice little brawl. And at this point, it really is anyone's game, but Ivysaur is one item away from the instant KO move that could really give him an advantage, especially if he's able to take out Squirtle with that hit. Oh, and there goes one of the items, so Squirtle's gotta be feeling better about this already. And just like that, things are looking a little bit more even again. But Ivysaur is able to land on stage, and he's just going to continue doing his thing. He's going to sit there. He's going to use his big old body. He's going to throw leaves. He's going to use his vines. And Squirtle's going to sit there and be as shifty as possible. Oh, and with that, oh wow. And with that, Squirtle is able to take the first stock, and he gets the item that is the instant KO, but he misses. So unfortunate for Squirtle. Ivysaur has to be feeling so good right now, but Squirtle's putting on the hurt. He's landing some major combos right now. And now we've got Metal Squirtle. Man, Metal Squirtle falls fast. Oh, what a combo by Squirtle. But Squirtle blowing himself up, self-destructing in the way that you hate to see happen. So we've got Squirtle, who's now down a stock, playing a little bit more scared now. But he's able to snipe the up smash, and now it's a 2-on-2 stock. Ivysaur able to get the grab. He's able to sit there and really know what Squirtle's doing by predicting the right moves to use, but Squirtle's able to counterattack with a nice little combo of his own. Ivysaur throwing the box. Oh. Squirtle calling on for his Goldeen for help, but Goldeen's not doing much. Also, Squirtle was under the slow-mo item, and now Ivysaur is gonna have a one-stock lead. Fun fact, Squirtle is my favorite Pokemon of all time, but Ivysaur takes the round. Look at how adorable that Ivysaur is. He's just so happy that he won. Alright, so now we have Mario versus Squirtle. And folks, the doctor is in, and Squirtle, he's getting a wardrobe change. But here we go, the battle for third place. The winner gets the third pick in the draft, the loser the fourth. Not that big of a difference, but you never know. It might be big enough. One person might get Todd Gurley, the other person might get Derrick Henry. And Squirtle with the early lead. And Squirtle with the bunny hood, trying to go extra fast, even though a ninja's already fast. Mario trying his best to keep up, but Squirtle with the major recovery, somehow going all the way to the bottom corner of the map and able to get back. And Squirtle, Mario with the well-placed foot, and with the really well-placed forward smash, he's able to even things out. And Squirtle over here has to be thinking, how do I take care of the Doctor? The Doctor's such a hard character to go against, especially because, you know, Doctors, they usually have time travel, they usually have well, my Doctor references are kind of going flat now. But Squirtle with the forward smash able to take a stock lead, but he's at such a high percent that Mario just all he has to do is back throw, and now it is dead even. 2 stocks, 0%. We couldn't ask for a better match right now. We've got Squirtle being shifty. Nobody goes for the star. That's very surprising. Hey man, with keepers you never know. Derrick Henry might be the best option. Mario with the stock lead. Playing it smart. And somehow living after that up smash. Squirtles really wants this. But Mario with the back throw, thinking that all he has to do is kick this turtle into the ground. Oh, and with that, Mario takes it.
This game's winner is Mario.
We are down to our last match. We have Fox versus Ivysaur. We have the best player, or the best character in Super Smash Bros. Melee versus a very good starter option. I've always been a Squirtle fan, but hey, the Bulbasaur family is great in my mind too. Alright, last match.
3, 2, 1.
Let's see. Does Ivysaur have what it takes to take down the King of Smash? In all fairness, the King of Smash is playing very well. He is able to take out so many other very top characters. But Ivysaur might have what it takes with the reach and the big meaty attacks and the very good recovery. We'll see what happens. So far, things are looking very even. We've got an Ivysaur that is able to keep Fox at bay pretty well, and Ivysaur finally using the move to recover health, but it didn't last very long as Fox was able to rack up a quick 20+%, and Fox with the early first KO, but Ivysaur very close to evening things out. All it's gonna take is one good attack from here. And we got Ivysaur. He's really putting a hurting on Fox, but it's not enough. And Fox is just standing there, just saying, "Come and get me." And Ivysaur is really trying. Oh, and there's the hit. But it's still not enough. But there we go. Ivysaur playing it smart, making sure that he uses just the right moves. And Fox sitting there center stage, eating up, making sure that Ivysaur cannot get any percent back. But Ivysaur quickly racking up 30-some%. Oh, and Fox now has a hammer. That's just not fair. Fox is already so good. But Ivysaur doesn't care. Ivysaur is just like, I face controversy all the time. People say I'm the worst starter family, but I can prove everyone wrong. And so far, Ivysaur is so close to getting that hit. It's just gonna take one hit. But Fox, all he needs is just a couple hits. Oh, and there's the hit. We are down to 2 stocks each. What a finals. Oh, and now we have another crash. Womp womp. Fox decided to just go too hard.
Choose your character. Fox. Ivysaur.
Alright. Last chance. 2 stocks each. Ivysaur and Fox were sitting there saying, you know what, the music wasn't good enough. We did something a little bit more lively. So they left it up to fate, and now we have this glorious music to enhance this match. And things are looking kind of even. Fox has a very slight lead, but right now Ivysaur has the stage advantage, but that did not last long as Fox was able to get an up smash and was able to combo a couple of lasers into another up smash And now things are looking a little grim for Ivysaur. Ivysaur has a lot of work to do, but if there's ever a Pokemon to do it, this is the Pokemon. He's gonna throw some razor leaves. He's gonna sit there. He's gonna punish. He's gonna tie this thing up. We're going to last stock. We've got. All it's gonna take is one more attack or one more stock, and that player is gonna get the first pick of their litter of the draft. They're gonna be able to pick wherever they go. And right now they're both playing. They're playing like they want it, but they're playing like they know that there's so much on the line. And Ivysaur is going for the easy win, trying to get all 3 items to get the insta kill move. Oh, but Fox with the snipe.
This is Fox. Returning to base.
And with that, Fox takes it. Alright, so the end of our draft tournament. We have the 12th person to pick, or let's actually start in the other direction. Andre will be the first person to pick their draft position. Then Blind. Then to Blot. Again, I'm so sorry if I mispronounce your name. Then Koo. Then Slattery. Then Jason Webb. Then Unlucky Mofo. Then Lacy Ass. Then Concussion Protocol. Then Ben. Then Dan Solo. Then Wayne Anderson. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this. Thank you for letting me host this. I'm so sorry about all the crashes. I hope that this was as fun to do, or fun to watch as it was for me to do. I really enjoyed doing this, and I will be making sure that this video gets saved, and I will also be adding all of these challenge brackets to the description in the of the video, and I will be posting a link to the video in both our Discord and the chat that we have in Sleeper. Thank you again for letting me do this, and I look forward to picking out our sleepers, because I can't wait to screw up whether or not I need to keep Melvin Gordon or not. I'm gonna cry now. Bye guys.